one of the best retorts I've ever heard when someone would give something that would require the look of 1,000 thoughts was he would actually ask, and this is how I know I'm doing good, because if I don't get this question, he usually says, and you're okay with that.
What's up, everybody? Jason Collings here. Make sure you continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever it is that you download your audio podcast. If you want to join us at our official YouTube channel, go to Pull Up with Darius. And when you're there, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when something new's coming at you. Thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy the episode.
Like this. Have no more fear, 'cause your hosts are here. I'm bringing my friends. Come on, chime in with Mac tonight. Old Mac is back with friends.
Yeah. This is Pull Up with Darius and Friends.
I don't know what's going on. It has like 5 names.
I think we're gonna stick with Pull Up.
Yeah.
What I really like was the
I think this is great to confuse
voice.
the audience, the listeners, the viewers, whatever. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, it's Mac tonight because we're Macking at night, and you know it's the World Wide Web, and so it's on 24 hours. So it's not like you have to have a time to be on.
What Mac in? The white and
Mackin.
What Mackin are you talking about?
Well, first, all Mac means is just talking. You just talking
we
upon
used to
something.
say it for something different when we were kids. Like when we were hooking up with a girl, we were macking on her. Like
right. Well, that's
you
how
were macking on.
That's
her?
what we said. Isn't it?
I'm macking on
Macking.
Bethany. I'm macking on
Damn it,
Bethany
Sean, you're making
tonight.
it sound so
Seriously, he's like,
terrible.
Smacking.
I'm macking on Bethany
I
tonight.
also say
Guys,
chilling.
it's
I'm
great.
chilling really hard right now,
It's
guys.
really great. She's a great macker.
Macking it up.
Love
Well,
her.
I mean, you know, it could have been capping, you know,
Capping.
but macking,
Smacking.
smacking.
Is that another
but
one?
macking is, you know, you were just talking up on it. And, you know, I feel like these days we don't talk enough, especially there's some people who don't ever need to be on social media. They never need to be given a mic. Social media has fucked up the game to make everybody feel like they have a voice. Some of you don't have a voice.
Everybody has a platform, though.
Some of you don't need to have a platform.
Right. I can name 7 right now, but go ahead.
Some just need to hang out with your friends who have a platform and let them speak for you.
Sure.
I mean, you know, Jason would be a great voice for some of you. This is the example, too, of what and how to properly use white privilege. You sit with your black friends and y'all figure it out, and we come together and we work it out.
Did you see my notebook?
Brothers?
Yes! Yes! Yes, we need to.
Right on.
This math ain't mathing for me. I don't.
So I saw this one clip where there was this redneck who got on and he said, I figured it out. He was like, I know why they want to keep us all apart. He was like, if us rednecks ever get with you brothers, it's over. He was like, I seen how y'all moved down there in Compton and all of them different
He didn't say Compton.
He did. Don't take it personal, Sean.
I'm not.
Because you're from Compton.
But I just know that you're saying that because I'm sitting here. I know the man didn't say no damn Compton.
Well, he said, I've seen how you brothers work in the hood. That's what he said. He said, and if we ever got smart enough to throw us a few Mexicans in there, it's really shit game over. So he did. It was.
This does not feel real.
I'm gonna find.
Feels
You know
like
what? I'm gonna,
somebody who had a dream.
I had a
they're
dream.
sharing with us their dream.
Did you find my old Instagram?
But think about this, guys. I mean, like, it's real. Like, rednecks, they do some amazing shit. Like,
Yeah, we
if you
do.
You're a redneck?
I just had a slip. Sorry.
What do they do? Like what?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, what's
Bro,
amazing?
they make some pretty cool inventions. The
Right.
necessity.
Like a
of
NASCAR.
Daisy Duke shorts? What? I don't.
Those are good.
Yeah, the Daisy
I
Duke
do like
shorts
the
are
Daisy
good.
Duke. I do. Shout out to
Those
Daisy
were very
Dukes.
great.
Those Duke boys are up to it again.
That was what I was about to say. Look at the Duke boys. Look at the Dukes of Hazzard. That was a great depiction of rednecks. Moonshine.
They even had
The Confederate flag on the car.
That's what I was going to say.
I'm not a fan of the
I don't
Confederate
know if
flag,
he's really
but
going in the right direction here.
It's history. It's American history.
I mean, you know, hey, but there are a lot of people who don't understand the history of the Crips and the Bloods. Like, Crip means Community Revolution in Progress.
Yes.
Blood means brotherly love, overcoming oppression and destruction. And
They were social clubs at first, right? They started out as like community help, like they'd walk the community around the community help out and all that, right?
They would.
And then
they got them from the Black Panther. Well, not got them. I'm not gonna say that. They derived from actually what the Black Panthers were doing. And then Black Panthers were feeding the kids before school, walking the kids home, making sure that they weren't home alone because parents had to work.
Yeah.
And so they just basically duplicated those programs here in LA.
Right.
And then obviously, of course, they were infiltrated and they ended up, turning against each other. And, it's just been a whole lot of misunderstanding. But my point is that I feel like every race has their own social group, that pretty much protects the community. And rednecks are that in some fashions or of the world or anyway, my point is we need to work together. We need to come together. Blur the
rednecks, Crips, Bloods, whatever.
Oh man, that would be amazing. And the essays, because Mexicans can fix anything.
What is going on?
What?
Oops,
They can.
I'm racist again.
I'm not.
I'm joking.
The views expressed on this show.
Hey, I have Mexicans in my family. I have my
I thought you were going to say on your payroll.
No.
My brother and I both are married to Mexicans.
See?
Our kids are halvesies.
Yeah.
See?
Ew.
We have Mexican Family Matters here.
Best that I be quiet.
We have Family Matters here? That's right.
Yeah, Mexican Family Matters. So
Then my son walks in. Did I do that?
which I mean,
I say that.
I was talking to my ex-wife.
The joke.
I was talking to my ex-wife, who's absolutely amazing, and we were saying, she was saying how Mexicans really work harder. They do. She was saying that
Harder than what? Harder than who?
Most.
Than most. Yeah, that's what she was saying. And how they don't want any problems or any issues because I'm just keeping it real. This is one of our conversations. Because a lot of them are happy to be here and they don't want to have to deal with any problems. So they just keep their head down and they just keep working.
They don't want to rock the boat.
Yeah, they don't want to rock the boat. I mean, especially right now with people talking about deportation and all of this immigration stuff. I mean, it's so crazy. They will actually deport you and tell you to figure it out later.
Just put you over the border and say, figure it out?
Bro, I'm going to tell you, it's like in New Mexico.
I feel like
and
there's a story coming.
It kind of is.
In New Mexico.
I rode in the back of an immigration vehicle for the first time, a law enforcement immigration vehicle, and it's worse than the back of a cop car. Ooh. And they put 10 people, 20 of these people in the back of these cars. It's crazy. Now, the reason I was in the back of one because
that's what I wanted to know.
So I was driving to Ruidoso, New Mexico, and I ran out of gas. I was driving along the white sands in New Mexico, and I ran out of.
Did you see the look in his eyes?
Well,
he took him back on the white sands.
Oh man, it was crazy though because it was one of the things where I kept saying I'm gonna find a gas station, and there was no gas stations, and I kept running. I saw Family Dollar stores, everything but anything to do with a gas station. I was like, why are there no gas stations? And I figured it out because they don't want to put gas stations down there because they don't want people who are coming in the country illegally to be able to get gas. They want you to run out of gas and then you're caught. And so I ended up getting off on the road and an immigration officer pulled up and he was like, hey, you good? And I was like, no, I'm not. And so he actually gave me a ride to get gas. It was a long
front
way.
seat or back seat?
Oh, but it was empty. He wasn't like on a run. He's like, hey, you want to lift?
Yeah.
I'm on my way to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My point is that he wouldn't have did that if I was Mexican.
He would have stopped. You'd have just been a different experience.
Right. It would have been much stopped for sure.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been shooting shotgun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. He made me sit in the back.
Right.
That's how I had the experience. Bro, when I tell you, like, it was no space in like, it's already no space in the back of police cars.
Right.
But it was no space in the back of this immigration vehicle.
Was it a truck or a car?
It was a truck.
Okay. So how many people could have fit back there with you?
Comfortably?
No, we don't need them comfortable.
Yeah, man, we had. That's what I'm saying, Jace. Like that's what's so crazy. But probably 4. You probably could have got 3 people in that in the space of that car. 3 people.
Okay, so he wasn't by himself.
No, he rolled up by himself. He didn't have a partner.
So who sat in front? Why do you make you sit in the back?
Protocol.
Oh,
Yeah.
Safety issue as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Big
he didn't,
black man.
Yes.
Scary big black man.
right.
Scary, big, talkative black man.
Right.
Yeah, that's really
I was
scary.
about to let him get in. He was like,
started-
this fool
that
talk
window
too
behind the
much.
driver's seat's all
Like in the back.
Right. But what brought this this flashback up in the story was I was thinking about it, and I was saying how bad, just straight up, how bad black people have it when it comes to law enforcement in this country, regardless. I talked to some of my white friends, and they said they couldn't even imagine their children not coming home at the hands of law enforcement. Like it's just not something they could even think about, you know. But every time I know as a black man in this country, I'm pulled over by law enforcement, like I have anxiety. It hits, and it's just real. And so I couldn't imagine being in this country and thinking about being deported. When you're a citizen of this country.
No.
Well, that's an issue now. Previously, it wasn't an issue, but now they're talking about, and it's not deporting people because deporting is taking you back to your country of origin. They're shipping people to El Salvador.
No matter where they're from?
Yeah, because
That's crazy.
they have this deal with El Salvador. El Salvador
Who does that?
is getting paid to take what were supposed to be people who are undocumented, but now they're also
Right.
saying that they're going to take people who are citizens as well, as long as they're criminals or something.
Wow. Yeah.
And we have this case right now with the guy who was taken and sent to El Salvador mistakenly.
Wow.
I think he is Venezuelan, but he was supposed to be here. And
So he was something brown, but go ahead.
yeah, and they won't get him back. That's the case that's
See,
in
that's
front of the Supreme
insane.
Court right
And
now.
Also, when they send him there, is it just like,
No,
figure
they're
it
sending
out?
no. They're sending these people to a prison.
damn?
The deal that they have with El Salvador is to put them in a prison. So it's almost like, well, I don't know what the
It's
conditions
almost
are
like
because I didn't look at the
here.
video.
And you know
I
El
looked at the video.
Salvador is not dumping money into that prison. It's probably rough as
Yeah.
hell. Yeah,
They said
man.
it's one of the roughest ones.
Oof.
So imagine trying to get back here.
No. Those people don't get back. They're
Yeah,
going
that's-
because I'm saying you're
right.
talking about two different things. The reality of today is you could go to El Salvador. What you're talking about is when you get deported
Right.
and you might be able to try to come back, but that's a different scenario. We don't that system, if you will, that pipeline is not going to be the same because they are actually sending people to El Salvador. Remember, he had a plan to send people to Gitmo. They were going to open Gitmo.
Right,
They
right,
changed
right,
They
right.
changed that,
Oh.
or reversed that decision, however long ago.
Man, that just blows my mind. And what's even more mind blowing is like, what are we gonna do about it as people? Like, I don't understand how we are not communicating, and we're not talking about these things as people. What are we gonna do? Why aren't we having
And
community?
Here's the problem. So many of us are brainwashed. And it goes back to my kind of hatred of social media because they're being shown only what they want to be shown. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
But
a lot
that's
of these
been
people
for
are
years, though,
like,
Jace.
this is how it is.
But
and
that's
they
what
don't-
television
yeah.
is. That's what programming is for
Mhm.
years. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. How much longer are we gonna allow ourselves to be brainwashed?
I think it's here to stay.
That's really scary.
It is, but I think that's the reality of the situation. I don't think because of how TV is compartmentalized as well as social media, and as you said, you get to only be in spaces that make you feel comfortable, feed you information that you want to take in, and so it can change your perspective in such a way where you're hyper focused on that particular thing.
Yeah, and you know, it's really sad to me how many people would rather be hyper focused on something that is not really beneficial.
But you have to think about groups of people who don't see the value in
Right.
what it is that all people who have been in this country, who come to this country, have given to this country. And I think that that's the reason why we have this ongoing situation. If you think about the two biggest things that have screwed this country is the genocide of the natives as well as the enslavement of Africans. And if you don't have those conversations and a reconciliation about those things, then what comes after that, what we're experiencing today, you can't ever address that because you have too many white people who believe they've done us a favor.
No, it's just.
Here's the thing that the reality, and like you were saying, it's a reality perception too. Like most people, they just think the eggs and the vegetables just appear at the store.
Bro, that's
you know
the other thing.
Right.
That's why I keep trying to get back to community. I keep saying, like, back in the day, you knew who your neighbor was.
Yeah.
You would talk to your neighbor. If your kids did something wrong, your neighbor would beat their ass before they got home. And then your parents would beat your ass because your neighbor had to beat your ass. Like, and they were embarrassed that your neighbor had to whoop your ass and even talk to them about it.
So with that in mind, know that the reality has always existed that there are certain people who don't want certain people in their community. So they're going to close themselves off if their communities are integrated. So what you're talking about, like, okay, if everybody's participating in this, we all know each other, we help each other out. But if you have a certain group of people saying, but I don't want those people here, then how do you accomplish the thing that you're talking about?
But see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like once again, it's brainwashing. Like you said.
Ooh, that's not brainwashing.
I think that's part of it.
No, it's not brainwashing. That is not brainwashing. That is passing down
Systemic beliefs.
No, I won't say systemic, but
Generational.
a belief system.
Generational. Yeah.
It is a belief system that has
belief.
continued to be passed down. And as much as we like to believe sometimes that we've evolved as a society, the reality is that not a lot of us have.
That's the thing. A lot of people think that because I'm involved, we should all be, and it's just isn't it that way? I mean, this frame of mind that people, it's just generational. And then what feeds it even more is the hate online. And then and people have gone farther in that direction than they've ever been because of social media. It's insane.
It just really trips me out because I feel like as artists we do have platforms and we have influence, but I really feel like, and this is some real shit too that I've recognized that artists have ceilings and are capped, and once you become too popular for whatever reason, and there's so many other things to talk about. What you just said about African Americans and Native Americans, it's like pressing in my mind, so I'm coming back to that. But I'm bringing this up because I do feel like artists don't work together. We don't use our platforms properly. I think that my belief is there's no competition once you get to a certain level at the top. It's not, you're not going to see Brad Pitt in competition with George Clooney. It's just not going to happen. They're not competing with each other. However, a lot of black entertainers are in competition with each other, which is the stupidest thing in the world to me. Comedians, you'll find at a certain level. At a certain level, there is a place you can get where it doesn't. Like, I'm jealous of guys that are up here that don't even need to even look at their social media. I don't consider you being jealous of anybody, Jason.
I'm one person. And he's sitting right next to you.
You're jealous of David.
He gets all the chicks. I don't really I get envious.
Well, I mean, that's human nature.
But
you might
never
think,
jealous.
But the reason I say that too though is you've been doing this for a long time, bro. Like you've been and to be sustained and to have the name and the relationships you have as long as doing it.
There are days when I'm having a hard time and have to remind myself that I'm doing this for a living.
Yeah, bro, that's all.
I'm good.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
but I feel like certain comedians, man, like have a platform to really say something and really do something.
And the problem is a lot of them that have that platform and that are saying things aren't necessarily saying great things.
Thank you.
That's what I'm going after. I mean, I feel like it's like that with a lot of the entertainment.
But entertainers can't fix the problem that we have in this country.
I'm in the same
also,
mindset.
we're
Ricky
entertainers.
Gervais and Bill Burr recently. They're showing those clips where they're like, "Hey man, why are you asking? We're not qualified.
Why are you asking comedians about tariffs?"
Okay, but the reason I'm saying that I'm using comedians is because actors are different, man. We have to say somebody else's fucking words. Okay, and 9 times out of 10, it takes you forever to get a project made.
Right.
It's so hard to be an actor and to transition from actor to producer. It's cold-blooded, man. I mean, I remember Charlie Sheen said some of the flyest shit ever when he told the producers
winning.
Oh,
go ahead.
That was probably number 3. That was probably number 3. Yes, Charlie, love you. But he told the producers 2.5 men, I've been turning your tin cans into gold coins. And it's real. Shawn, there were lines that you would take on Family Matters.
Why is he bringing me into this?
Because you're one of the best at it. I mean, all y'all remember Sup. All y'all remember Cool. This man is the king of the one-liners. Like, he could take a one-liner and turn that shit into gold.
Those were one-worders.
One word. Thank you. Even tougher to do. Yeah. You know, and I feel like a lot of artists don't get the props for that. And so it's difficult to be an artist and to take a stance, because once you take that stance, you shut down.
Also,
I'm sorry. Again, artists cannot fix what's going on in this country.
No,
we need thought leaders. We need politicians.
That kind of goes into what I was going to say.
And more importantly, we need white people to stop wanting to be white people in the way that they are white people in this country. They have to want to have other people around and recognize that this isn't just for them. There are two, especially those who come from this Christian background, who really think that they are the chosen ones. That shit is fucking wild.
Thank you. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That goes into, because as a comedian, also pressure of people thinking I need to say, like, you need to speak. I'm like, I'm over here telling jokes, man. I'm trying to make people happy at the end of the day.
But the reason I say that though, Jason, is because sometimes the jokes, the way they're said, it's real shit. Like Chris Rock, when he was talking about how men are on the lowest of the totem pole, how dogs, women, and children get excused and are accepted. Men are not. Like, nobody cares about our mental health. As far as being a man is concerned, you hear shit like "man up," "be a man," "toughen up." We were raised to where it's like, you a man, you don't talk, we don't. I mean, I've gone so far recently as to say, like, seriously, I don't ever want to get married again. I'm gonna get me an assistant, and I'm gonna give my assistant all the wife privileges. And
all of them?
Well, not all of them.
Okay, just checking.
But no, I don't mean it like that. No, ain't nobody me tooing me. I don't mean that. But I will say,
you should also rethink the word privilege.
My point is that the way that we were raised, a man was looked at as how well you could provide for your wife, and that was what a man was supposed to be. But what comes with that is you're the provider, but you don't get any privileges. You don't get any freedom. You get nothing for that.
Thank you so much for providing, but I don't give a shit how you feel.
I don't give a shit how you feel. That's cold blood, and that's the American way, and that's where we at. We still at that now.
I saw a meme. I saw a meme. It said, "Men hold in their feelings and hold in their feelings and hold in their feelings until they get angry, and now we're just the bad guy."
Right.
But I think that's shifting. I think that you have men that are embracing therapy, mental health.
Gay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And you know that's what on a lot of people. And then you have a lot of people who, you know, they fall into that category. They like to tout the idea of, you know, I'm very traditional. I'm very, very, very traditional. I like my woman to be traditional. So it depends on who you are. If you find yourself in a situation where you can service your mental health needs, then cool. If you find yourself in a situation where you don't want to be that person, then cool as well. So I don't want you to make it seem like there aren't men out there who aren't taking care of the needs that they have. There are. A lot of them.
And you're right. I think that we are getting to that. However, I do feel like the traditionalism, if that's a word, of how we've been raised and indoctrinated into this society, it still has such a hold on us that we are still doing things for the appearances of others when that is not who we are anymore. That is not what we. I mean, I'm gonna go even deeper. Like, I was even talking about how I had a friend who is transgender, and even in today's society. And I know this is off the rip. This is some older stuff. But my point is that with transgenders, gays, go through, as far as society is concerned, is so brutal to become the person who they are authentically based on what we've been taught. And this friend of mine, she was really at a place where she was going to herself. And that's somebody bullying you without even touching you. You ain't even hitting nobody. Like, blacks had rocks thrown at them, hoses turned at them, German shepherds sicked on them. Like, that's some other stuff. That's some other diabolical shit. But imagine where you can get into somebody's head because they've made a choice on who they truly are and who they want. And this is a beautiful person. Like, I mean, I'm talking about like a really dope, smart individual, brilliant person, and beautiful person. And I'm like, you was going to kill yourself at one point because people made you feel like shit for who you really are. And you're good at being who you are.
That's
truthfully.
it right there. It's who they really are, what makes it more painful than a strike. It's a strike to your identity. You know what I mean? Which that's good. That could be rough.
And so I compare that to, once again, I'm going back to something, everything that we've learned is a lie.
T-shirt coming soon.
And no, I wasn't talking about Sydney Starr, okay? There is more than one transgender, if you don't know that. There's more than one of them. But the same goes for, I feel, just being a man. Like, like this is who I am. This is what I'm going to do. Why should a man have to build a man cave to get away and have space? The fuck is that? Like, why do men, like, you can't...
Right.
I'm just tripped out.
What about a she shed?
My aunt has a she shed. She got a she shed, but she got the whole house. She don't need a she shed. It's her house.
She has a
it's her house. It's her shit.
Yeah. Every decision I make that has to do with something that I'm doing in my house has to go through her first. Yeah. And if I want something done without having, I have to wait till she's at work.
Right.
And sneak it in.
Right. We'll be back. We're going to do a David swap. Watch this. We'll be white black.
What's up, everybody? Jason Collings here. Make sure you continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever it is that you download your audio podcast. If you want to join us at our official YouTube channel, go to Pull Up with Darius. And when you're there, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when something new's coming at you. Thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy the episode.
We're black.
Well, kind of, almost.
And white.
Yes.
It's, we're white black.
We're on equal footing here.
We're beige.
Yes. Hey, y'all, what's up? Thank you for sitting in with us tonight. I told you that we had a David swap that we were about to make, and as you can see, we've made a David swap.
A little smaller than the Dave that was here. About half his size, but you know.
You guys are on equal footing.
Which one's the better looking twin? Okay. It's hard to tell with your beard, you know.
If you say so.
Are you taller than him?
Not anymore. Yeah. We're about the same now.
We're identical.
He's shrinking.
Well, there was a time when he was taller, and then in junior high, we went through this weird time where I was a whole head taller than him.
Wow.
And then he caught up.
How did that suck, or did you not care?
I leaned on it a lot. I just leaned on his head a lot like this, and just keep it down, little fella.
Who came out first?
Okay. David's 17 seconds older than me. Okay. My brother says the reason he came out first is because my mom had a C-section, that we came out like toast, and the only reason he came out older is because the doctor was left-handed. That's what he says.
Interesting theory. Interesting theory. Hey, Dave, so let me ask you this, man. Did you see, what's the rapper's name, Shawn?
Oh, from the Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, what about
I love Kendrick, man.
Oh, yeah.
Kendrick
so much that you couldn't
remember his name.
Man, it's a lot of rappers.
It's a
lot of rappers, man. And I'm asking you because you are a hip-hop aficionado. A lot of y'all don't know this, but David is one of the coolest DJs that you'll ever have the pleasure. He's spinning with Eminem, man.
No, not with Eminem. On Eminem's station, I'm spinning on.
You be hanging out with Eminem, man. Eminem love Grandmaster.
You know what's funny? I have a funny story about what first time I met Eminem. I was at the Source Awards.
Yeah.
And I had gotten like this seat, like 5 rows in. I was on the aisle, and I had never met Eminem before, right?
Right.
And he was in the heyday of like his career. It was like on fire. It was like in the, and he's coming down the aisle to go to his seat with his crew, you know.
Right.
And I was like, all right, am I gonna get up right now and say something, or am I not gonna get up right now? Like, what if I play myself? You know.
Right.
So I look back and he's getting closer and closer. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna say something.
Right.
I was like, oh, yo, M, my name's Dave Faustino. I'm a big fan of yours.
Right.
And he looked at me for a second. He's like, motherfucker, I grew up with you. He grabbed me, gave me a big ass hug. I was like, I'm glad I stood up.
It was the Source Awards?
Source Awards.
He'd have
yeah.
saw you if you even didn't stand up. He'd have seen you there. Sorry.
but that's how deep it is with Dave. I mean, like, Dave was hanging out at the Source Awards. Like, he's that
amazing.
deep, like, in hip hop. I mean,
I do love hip hop.
yeah, man.
I do love
it's a
hip-hop.
lot of rappers, man.
I gravitate, like, I'll like give it up for a while and go to, like, I love classic rock too.
Oh, yeah,
Like late 60s, early 70s rock.
Yeah.
So I'll go over there, but then I have to, like, I'm always back at hip hop.
Yeah. I love classic rock, too.
That's the shit.
That's one of my bags. I can't.
I mean, I like the soulful shit, like Stones
Yeah.
and all that kind of shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
Zeppelin.
I'm a yacht rock guy right now. I'm kind of feeling yacht
Robert
rock.
Palmer, just want to say, is one of the greatest to ever do it. That's
Yacht rock?
yacht rock. Robert
What
Palmer and
is
Steely
yacht
Dan.
rock?
See, there's a great documentary. I've always asked
Because
that.
there's a station on the Sirius XM
on
called
Sirius
Yacht.
called Yacht Rock. So there's a documentary about it on HBO. It's
Right.
called Yacht Rock, and they kind of explain it. And it's fancy, like it's like you picture yourself on a yacht.
Yeah.
All of the songs are about sailing. I don't if you've noticed that.
Yeah.
Every yacht
Yeah.
rock song is about the ocean
Yeah.
and sailing and shit. So maybe that's where it got us. But we're talking like Doobie Brothers, Steely Dan. Steely Dan's kind of like the core of all of it.
Steely
Because
Dan.
everybody at one
I
point
love
was
Steely
in
Dan.
Steely.
Man,
Like
some of the greatest
people don't
music
know.
recorded.
I got to
Michael
see-
McDonald was a member of Steely
Steely
Dan
Dan.
before the Doobie Brothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why he ended up
know
doing
that.
those vocals on Peg.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
yeah.
of Steely Dan songs. He
They
did.
like the high.
What's the lead singer's name? The main dude.
Steely
Donald Fagen.
Donald Fagen.
I got to see him at Coachella. My wife was with me. Like, I don't know.
Hey, Lindsay.
Not long. My wife is here, Lindsay.
Hey.
I just took her to Ethiopian food. We ate with our hands and shit. She
So
had
cool.
never been before. She's like, "Where's the forks?" I was like,
That's good shit.
"It's that bread
They're
right there. That is
here.
your fork."
Right.
But anyway, I got to see Steely Dan like right before he died. Man, I got to see them do the illest show.
No, the guitar player died. Right? Because
What's his name, David?
I think it's Brecker.
Brecker. Yeah. I
the
can't
other
think
dude's
of
still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, bro.
You killed him.
I thought you were dead.
He unalived him.
I thought you were dead.
And
bro.
he's
Brought him back.
He's the dude. They did this whole documentary, and at the very end, the guy that's making the documentary said she tries to get Fagen on the phone. He gets him on the phone, and Donald Fagen comes on. He says, "Hey, hi, I'm doing a documentary about yacht rock. Do you want to say anything?" It was at the very end,
Right.
and he said, "Yeah, go fuck yourself," and hung up.
That's Donald Fagen. That's Donald Fagen.
Yeah.
Donald Fagen. That's a bad motherfucker,
Yeah.
He's
man.
about as nice as Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we were talking, and I have this thing that I talk about where I feel like Super Bowl performances and certain artists who really left their mark, and that's crazy because some you don't even remember. What is? I mean, Kendrick really did his thing. I was really impressed, and there aren't a lot of rappers who I would say deserve a Super Bowl show.
Yeah.
I really still feel like Drake does deserve one. Because he's got so many hits.
Yeah, I think Drake deserves one. I absolutely do. Personally, I mean, I'm a Drake fan as well. I like both of them. I think they're both dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Drake.
Totally.
But,
I agree.
But I thought I'm a huge Kendrick fan, like
Yeah.
since day one.
Yeah.
I thought I don't know, the performance was like a little like lackluster to me. Like, first of all, who put him in that gear he was wearing?
Yeah, I was questioning the gear. I
For
really
a short, he
was
wasn't wearing the right thing.
what-
For
he wasn't.
short dudes like me, look out for other short dudes. So I was like, yo, they got him in the wrong shit for like.
Why are you pointing at
I'm
me?
just because-
Why are you pointing
because
at me?
because y'all are little homies.
Is he short?
You're
Are
a
you
little-
short? You don't look that short.
My God,
No.
I am. I'm a short man.
you are among the vertically challenged.
That's funny.
But when you said
Really?
short dudes like me,
This-
we
you coming
look out for
politically
each other.
correct? You coming for me.
That's why I said that. But
You gotta watch out for short dudes though, especially like around your ladies, right?
Right.
Because we have to have like twice the game.
Right.
Literally twice
Well, you
the
was always
game.
a Mac. I mean, Lindsay slowed your ass down. She shut it down. That shout out.
So they'll be like, they'll leave. They'll be like, "Oh, that's short little motherfucker. We're cool. He's cool." And the next thing you know, sliding on.
You was a Mac. You was always been a Mac.
Hilarious. Now I'm gonna watch out for this motherfucker. I'm gonna look down for you guys. I'm like, what are you doing down there?
Hey, but look.
Sorry.
So look, but look. Okay.
I'll lift you up.
Thank you.
Okay, wait. Wait. I want to know your favorite Super Bowl.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Was it Dre and them when they did
that was hard.
Him and
that
Dre
was the
and
shit.
That was hard.
That was just
that was hard.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that was
the
hard.
set and the whole
Ooh.
thing.
That's what it was with the Kendrick thing that I thought it was lacking a little bit
was-
of that production value.
Yeah, it wasn't
Right.
him.
Yeah.
It was the
production value.
production.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like, where is it? Where's the thrills?
Where is it? Because you can't do.
It is the Super Bowl. We want
You-
thrills,
right.
man.
You can't do your regular performance at a Super Bowl because it's that event. That's it. It's only one time.
Yeah.
Obviously, Will's a friend. Like Will, when they got their shot at the.
Wait, Will?
Yeah.
The Black Eyed Peas? Oh yeah, they sure did. They crushed that.
Yeah,
that was epic.
That was dope.
That was dope.
That was real
Nah, they
dope.
did that. Shout out Black Eyed Peas did that.
I can't remember who it was that started that whole thing of the big Super Bowl show. Because before,
Michael Jackson.
was he the first one to do it? Because it was
Michael
I think
Jackson
it was
at the Rose Bowl.
a little more obscure than that. Because
That's
before
right.
That
the
was
big,
at
they
the-
used to have
that was-
like
it was the
marching
Rose
bands
Bowl.
and shit,
Yeah.
right? But I'm
Well,
trying to
yeah,
Google
yeah, but the
who
big performance. It was Michael at
It
the
might have
Rose
been.
Bowl. It was.
It
He
might have
did.
been Michael.
I'm telling you, man, he can't. I'll never
I
forget
feel like
it.
I just heard it was something a little bit more obscure than that.
Well, I'm
like
gonna tell
Michael
you,
like
you want the
perfected
first
it.
I'm gonna
sure.
Google it.
How
but I'm
many?
gonna-
What was the
Remember
number?
he
The
popped
last
up
one?
and
What was
just
the
stood there
number
for 5
Maybe you're Googling it right now.
What Super Bowl number was this last one? Does anybody
Couldn't
know?
tell you.
I don't even know.
Super Bowl too many.
Honestly,
Super Bowl too many. Yeah.
you're Super Bowl too many. I hate to say this. I mean,
It is Roman numerals.
yeah, I mean, love the NFL, but I mean,
Once they
like,
get into the double
I'm
digits,
kind of
I'm
over
lost.
it. But who? I am over Super Bowl. It's not even like it doesn't even like. I mean, we're it's crazy. We're in a place now where you can actually bet on the play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can bet on the
Like,
coin
So you
toss.
say you don't like the Super Bowl or the NFL because of gambling?
Well, no, I'm saying it's too much money involved, so it's not about the game anymore. It was a time when it was about the game. It's about the sponsors. It's about.
So you're trying to be a purist?
Sean, you know I'm a purist at heart.
Are you?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I like to make other people a lot of money.
That's why I'm here. And that's the only reason.
I'm just saying.
Yo, me and
you
you,
know?
we go back a long
We go back.
time,
We do. This
man.
my dog.
And I
This
love
my
that you guys
bro.
are still homies too.
That's
Like,
my dog. That's my
I
brother.
love it.
Yeah.
I'm the newbie.
You're the new guy.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
but you're
over
one
it.
of us, man.
Am I?
This is, yeah, man.
I'm just as soon as I could win Sean over, I'm gonna be the happiest guy on the planet.
Hey, listen, it's been
You're like,
almost.
it's gonna take go.
Hey, listen, it's been 30 years. I still haven't won him over.
Right.
Oh my God.
Your favorite Super Bowl performance?
Puppy Bowl.
We're trying to have a serious
Well, I guess none of
conversation.
us-
You done with
sorry.
this?
What?
Prince.
Oh, Prince.
That's
Why did
I
you
was
the
actually going to say
Puppy Bowl?
Prince.
I was
I was
just
going
fucking
to
around
say
because
Prince.
you know how sometimes during this halftime, if people aren't watching that, you can switch over
Oh,
to
you
like,
can? Oh,
and there's like it's
okay,
just it's
okay.
literally
Look, David's like,
puppies.
oh.
Yeah. No, I'm a dog lover, but
It's literally puppies just running around on a little miniature
It's
football field.
hysterical,
Yeah.
actually.
With music.
They should incorporate that somehow
No.
at some point
Yeah.
into the no. Okay, never mind. Fuck that.
But yeah, the Prince. See,
was
Michael
epic.
Jackson, he's done it how many times? He's been a few times.
I think he only did it
No,
once.
I think he did it once.
Remember, like how he bounced up and he just stood there for like
That was
3
the,
hours.
he called it sizzling.
Ooh.
He called it sizzling.
What, standing there
That's
still?
what he let the audience sizzle. Yeah, he
Yeah.
waited.
They sure
That's
did.
ill.
Yeah.
It was a little well done, but it sizzled a little
That's
too much.
Michael.
But
How was Prince? So Prince, I don't remember the Prince performance for whatever
incredible.
reason.
It started
I loved
raining
it.
in
It
San
rained.
That's
It
right. I do
rained.
remember
And
that.
the rain
I
was
do
purple.
remember
And he had the
Because of the lights.
stage in the symbol, right?
Yep.
The stage was
Yeah.
the symbol.
In the symbol.
that was his-
Because he was still protesting Prince.
Yeah.
The Prince
Yeah.
name back then. But
right.
yeah.
That's
It
why.
it felt good. I think that's the reason why I enjoyed the Prince.
His
Super
live
Bowl
performances, because it's a whole being in the studio and being live is two fucking different things. And the
Yeah.
way he did it, and it was obviously live.
right.
was just
of course. What?
incredible.
He would never.
That's
Speaking
why I
of
was
short
impressed
kings,
with,
speaking of short kings,
oh yeah.
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go. That's a
No.
real short.
Yeah.
No,
Prince
he
was
was
what?
the leader of the
He was
short
like
people.
5'1" or 5'2".
No, for real though. He wore high heels, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was a beast though, man.
Yeah.
Like, and it was purple. The rain looked purple when it was coming down.
Yeah, I was going to say Whitney Houston, but that wasn't
That wasn't a Super Bowl performance. That was she did the Star Spangled Banner.
Yes, she did it. Yeah, which was incredible, by the way.
Yeah, it was. That was epic. But Prince, man, everything he did was so phenomenal, which is part of the reason why my favorite all-time Super Bowl performance is Rick James. That's why. That's why.
When was that?
73. But go ahead.
Dave, it really didn't happen. But because Rick and Prince had beef, I gotta roll with Rick. Because Rick, you know, that's my godfather. So I got.
Was he in the performance?
So he never performed in the Super Bowl?
Nah.
Oh, you're just
didn't.
making shit up.
No, I'm saying if Rick,
hook, line, and sinker.
If Rick would have had a Super Bowl performance, it would have been phenomenal.
Okay.
You can listen to his music and imagine him performing Super Freak at the Super Bowl.
Is there a camera on this side or only over there?
There's only over
See,
here.
no wonder you wanted this. I got you. Why you didn't want? Because now I just got this.
No, you're here.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
We're in this together.
David's like, where's my single?
Where's my single?
Where's my single?
Where's my single?
I need to know my angles.
In the
Okay,
post,
that's a
we'll
true
punch in.
professional,
We'll punch in
okay?
in the post.
So
Okay.
I said no 2 shots before.
He won't be back.
Y'all don't
listen to
understand how cool. Y'all don't understand how cool this motherfucker is. So he had this show called Starving that he was doing, and it was really cool. It was you and Corin
Nemec, who's, by the way, you know Parker Lewis Can't Lose. You remember that show?
Yeah.
He's a great actor. He's a funny dude.
He is.
He's out there, man.
Yeah. I told a story how I got in trouble hanging with y'all over there on Parker Lewis because y'all was one stage over, and y'all had that killer ass weed. And
Corin always had that weed. Corin, I mean, dude, that dude would be stinking. You could smell him coming out of the car with the weed. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. But what's really was really even crazier is I was smoking with y'all, and it was the usual suspects. It was really the ballistics crew. Really, basically, it was really like Balthazar. I mean, I'm not trying to dry snitch anybody, but it was.
But
it
you
was
are.
us. What?
You started naming people. I mean,
You want to name their dealers while we're at it?
Right. Okay. Okay. You know, it's beyond. This is more than 7 years ago, so nobody will get in trouble. Statues. But I walked.
Arquette was Arquette. He's a usual suspect.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So I walked back.
He was an unusual
Suspect. So I walked back to our stage, and when I'm getting back, everything just slants. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, how am I going to do this? And that day we had a network run through. And for those of you who don't know what a run through is, it's where you run through the show in front of.
And it's a little anxiety provoking, isn't it? When you
Totally.
I mean, even when you're not weeded up.
No,
not for you. I was always
he was so cool.
I was always more nervous during the run throughs than I would be during the taping of the show.
Too.
Way more.
Me too.
Like twice because. That's when they cut your shit, right?
Exactly.
When they start cutting it.
Exactly. The audience doesn't know any better, but they'll fucking cut your jokes or your shit if it doesn't work.
And if you do it with us, they always thought it was them, right? Well, at least they said, well, like the joke, we gotta get a better joke.
Right.
If you, because you could be rehearsing all week and that shit's funny, I know it is, and then just not deliver it the right way in the run through, the shit's gone. Well, a couple times I begged them to bring it back, and they
so it's a pressure. It's like the pressure of all the work.
Some people didn't have that problem, Dave. There's some people here who just listen. They didn't have that problem.
He didn't get any lines cut, right?
No,
never, I got lines cut, but here was the issue.
What lines did you?
I was not a family member. I was a friend, so I knew that I had to be focused every time I showed up. I didn't have time to slip.
Right, exactly.
So that's why I felt like, okay, make sure that you're rested, and when it's time for you to show up and they call you to set for the run through, you just deliver. So that's what I did.
Yeah,
it's impossible to do for like 11 years on as a regular. You cannot be on all the time. You're gonna slip.
Bro, it's crazy. How long did you guys run?
11.
Yeah. Oh, some of us ran 11.
And you were 9?
9.
I got him. What a loser!
Is this over yet?
How's that flop of yours? 9 years.
We should have only gotten that. The last 2 were a little.
I have a question as somebody that was not in that industry, and I don't know how it works, but I do hear things from a lot of my comedian friends are actors, and if it runs more than 4 seasons, it is a good thing because you go into
Syndication.
Yeah.
Did that happen with both shows?
Yes, we're syndicated.
So you still get paid from the shows, or how does that work?
It depends. Like my wife will know. We have really great months, and then you don't get like shit.
Yeah. Right. Because they're syndicated in certain markets. So and that's what's great about syndication is there are places that you'll go and you'll be like, damn. I mean, people are like your show just came. Wow, we were just watching you. And you're like, whoa.
When I'm on the road, I see a lot of that in like when you're watching the hotel room television. They'll have like these cable stations that I never watch it, but it's like they play like the old shows, like classic retro rewind or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think we get most of ours. Like I think I get most of mine from I think Hulu because it's
Hulu's killing it. Yeah, Hulu. Yeah, they're killing it. But it's really amazing.
And you know what I want to say? That's the one thing I don't like about SAG. I think that they should detail where the residual comes from.
They don't.
They don't, because on Family Matters, it's on like 3 different platforms.
I don't look at all that shit. I just look at the number. Stuff go right in the trash.
But we don't know.
Hide them before my agent sees them.
Right.
Damn. Actually, I don't have to pay anybody on that because.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, we don't have to pay. Yeah. No. You don't pay. You don't pay twice.
See, to me, that's fascinating because I have no idea how that works.
Don't worry, Jason. We're gonna get you in the syndication.
We're gonna get
hang out. Keep hanging out.
Don't get too excited.
I just wanted to make sure that you guys were paying for dinner. You know what I mean?
But wait till you experience the 2-cent residual check.
See, I get
that's
that.
when you're really
insulting.
I get that from an album that I did.
For like shit I did when I was 5.
Insulting.
I get that from an album that I did like 8 years ago or something. I still get these weird little checks. My mom.
Well, what's funny is if it's under 10 cents, because you know how you do the app on your bank and you deposit your check.
Yeah.
If it's under 10 cents, that shit's like doesn't even recognize it.
It costs more to print the check.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
100%.
And mail it.
Yeah,
how insulting is that? But that's how they do actors.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm serious. Like SAG, I'm so over you guys.
But SAG isn't the issue.
I'm not.
No, you're right. Okay, please.
Darius said it. Darius McCrary.
Keep doing the accounting and sending me my check. This fool right here. Nah.
No, I mean,
SAG ain't the issue.
Okay. SAG's not the issue. Shawn said, you guys. Okay.
What is though? Are we allowed to?
It's the companies that own it that have to pay the residual.
But I feel like SAG allows it to happen.
So you can't renegotiate old contracts. That's the issue.
Okay, but we're talking about the same people who allowed extras who are background actors, who there are a lot of people who made livings off of being background actors to sign waivers that said that they could be reproduced in future productions.
What do you mean, like their images?
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
it's the
That's
AI,
where the AI,
thing.
all that shit started. Because so now you this is our union. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and sign your
you
rights
sure that
away
they
to
put
your.
that in there?
Bro, I promise you, bro. That's part of what started it.
I mean, they've been taking care of background workers for so long.
Yes, bro. Come on, think about it, Dave. How many times did you see the same background actors on your set? You knew these dudes. They would show up. These people made good livings as background actors.
And so I watch extras when I watch shows. Seriously, I watch them in the background.
Yeah,
some of them are fucking like they're living back there.
Yeah, man. You be like, oh, that's the same. No, that's your character. He's in the neighborhood. I know that man. You know what I'm saying? And so they allowed them to sign a waiver that says that their image can be reproduced.
We don't know if this is true.
Is this a conspiracy?
I'm just saying.
You conspiracy theorist?
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm
adjacent.
I am.
No wonder you don't like any of my anti-Trump posts.
So I'm just gonna come out and say this.
Remember, we want to keep our sponsors.
Okay,
we got to get the.
Well, DMX, rest in peace, one of the greatest to ever do it.
Boy, that took a left.
I had the pleasure of smoking a blunt with DMX and and the former host of The Apprentice.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was smoking a blunt.
What?
I was gonna.
I'm just saying, DMX had.
Did he inhale?
Well, I don't know if I wasn't, but DMX had this power to be able to make people just feel cool and like, you know, and everything was cool. And we was outside in New York, near the towers of the former host and the former star of The Apprentice. And DMX used to fly these helicopters, and he had his planes, and he liked to fly, and he was out there flying this new helicopter.
You're talking about remote control.
Remote control helicopters. Yeah, so he was flying shit. And so we would stop. It was crazy. We would stop. Up, down, open up shop, right? And so the whole entourage, the black cars would roll out, and you know, and we would stop. We were like, oh, put them over here, because it looked like a good place to fly. And so he would have to have a lot of space. So the cars would pull up, and so we was out there flying, and another entourage rolled up, and their security had asked us to kind of like, you know, they had a security.
Get the fuck out the way.
Well, they had a security talk. And so we didn't occupy the space like that. And
well,
when he came over,
you were in
yeah,
New York. Yeah, that's like
airspace.
Right.
X didn't give a fuck, right?
Wow.
So he just X. So he came over and he thanked us and he talked, and I guess he wanted X to be. He was talking to us about The Apprentice or whatever, and X had just lit up a blunt. And boy, you had to be careful with X. Is like, you know, we in that motherfucker.
So that's when he got the idea to run for president.
I don't know, but I do know that X.
You know what I should do?
I know X passed me that motherfucker, and he didn't say no. And it came back to me, and I hit the motherfucker too.
That surprises me that Trump lit up.
Surprises me too.
He didn't light
Honestly,
it up.
it doesn't surprise me.
And we're talking about the former host and star of The Apprentice. I didn't say.
He was in a commercial where they tried to recreate a scene. I don't remember what product it was for,
right.
But they tried to have him play himself from The Apprentice, right? Like it was a moment, but he just couldn't recreate that.
magic.
Like he said it, you're fired. Like so whack. I was like, oh my god, that's not how you do it,
right? Because it was magic.
It
when
was
he
magic
doing
in that
it.
moment.
Yeah, some things
really
you can't recreate. That show was dope, man.
Yeah, Tom Green, Tom is a close friend.
Yeah,
he was on. I remember he went out. He ended up going out with.
That was good.
With who he went out with the ball player. What's his name? The crazy ball player.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. Dennis invited him out. They went out and partied all night long, and like everything fell apart after that. He got fired. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, Dennis, you know, he'll do that.
Yeah.
It was Vortex.
Oh yeah. I bet.
Woo!
He said he couldn't turn it down, man. It was like,
I liked Nene Leakes on the show. Hi, Nene.
I didn't watch that show. Are you talking about The Apprentice?
Yeah.
I never watched it.
It was great.
You didn't watch The Apprentice?
It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
When was that out? Like
when television was good.
Was it in the?
I don't remember. Was it like
in the '90s or was it?
No.
It was 2000s.
See, I did a lot of when I started stand up in 2006,
right.
and I was out at night all the time, so I wasn't at home watching television. And then when I got home, I read leather-bound books before I went to sleep.
Leather-bound books.
Like this. Green eggs and ham.
Hey man, so you working on your mixtape, man?
Yeah, I'm putting something together. I got a little mix playing this Thursday on Shade 45, which I'm excited about.
That's hard.
Shout out Destroy. He's a great host, great dude, great musician actually. But yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah, it should be dope.
So I'm getting.
I'm spinning a party for you soon.
Yes, no, for us. This is our thing, Dave. It's not just me. And I'm trying to get. I don't want to mention it because
he already mentioned it.
Well,
I won't be there.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's why I didn't want to say nothing, because I was gonna try to hit you and talk about.
Hey, you coming to the party?
No.
Did you get the text?
He knows all my moves. I can't even.
No.
And furthermore, especially not with me, because it's just too many surprises for him. He just says, he's like, dude, this is why?
You can't enjoy the
is
night.
This going to be a
day
party or a nighttime?
It's a day party.
Oh, he did say it was a day party.
It's different,
Which
Sean.
are actually the more dangerous of the parties, because
Right.
people start drinking.
Yeah, and they don't know when to
3 o'clock
stop.
and there's no stopping.
Right.
You know,
And then they want to go to the next venue afterward. Like, where are you going next?
Day drinking for me was fucking.
Was that the?
Yeah, that's heavy. Day drinking's heavy. Yeah. I'm trying to get Jason to play the Comedy Store that night.
If I'm
if you're in town,
I'm pretty sure I'm in town. I think I'm gonna be there.
Well, the cool thing.
What night of the week is this? this
Sunday.
soiree.
It's Sunday. Yeah, it's
Sunday.
Sunday. It's a Sunday.
Oh, they have big pool
Drink,
parties
get
every
drunk,
Sunday.
and
Now.
go to work.
Yeah,
Nope.
bro.
See, if I'm going to the party, I don't want to do stand up. Because I'll be like, yes,
You
show
want
my
to
kids.
stand up.
What, have you ever been like what? Have you been like extremely wasted on stage before?
Never.
Like ever?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. The truth comes.
Yeah, I got high.
Thank
Even
you,
to your
brother.
brother to call
Actually,
you
yeah,
out.
my brother. There's a club in San Diego, the American Comedy Company, and I got high for the first time ever before my set, and it went really, really well.
Oh.
And they were
And then
just
you're
like,
I got to do that again.
No, I didn't. I was scared. Like, I can't be the guy that's only good if I'm high. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I've been on stage drunk once.
He's not an addict.
No.
If you did something good once on any drug, you try to recreate that shit over.
That's not
and
my
over
addiction.
and over until you get it right.
But
that's all right.
one time drunk on stage at the Comedy Store. But it was back before when it was still just like our pirate ship, me and my buddy Brent Morin. We were doing wild turkey shots and then went on stage and had a horrible set.
Yeah, that's gonna
So
be-
high worked for you, drunk didn't.
I guess high worked for me.
That's gonna be
But
pretty
guys,
bad.
I'm high on life.
Yes, that's
I
right.
was just thinking of the episode we did real quick when I ran into the bathroom. I had to take a leak, and the little kid came in. And
Yeah.
I was like, he like
Right.
was supposed to have a way huger go.
Wait, was Coolio
was in that, man.
Was in that, man. Rest in peace, man.
Coolio, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
man. We got some.
He
cool
came to a
friends.
few DJ gigs I did, man.
Your shit be live.
Man, he was a great dude.
Your shit be live, man. Like for real, because you really spitting that real shit though.
I love it.
Yeah, man. Okay, guys, so we gonna eat.
Yeah, you guys got to eat.
I think we gonna eat.
Okay.
We're gonna get out of here.
That was fun, man.
Dan came through and chilled. This is my brother,
you,
man.
bro.
Thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Man,
Love you,
man,
man.
thank you, bro. Love you, bro.
Love you
This
too,
is my
brother.
dude, man. We
Good to see you again,
been in
man.
some wars.
Let's do
And
this again.
we gonna make it through some more. We'll be white black after these messages. Shawn Harrison, Jason Collins, David Faustino. Peace.
Like this. Have no more fear, 'cause your hosts are here. I'm bringing my friends. Come on, chime in with Mac tonight. Old Mac is back with friends. Yeah.